Hey, did you know you only need 5 bottles of bourbon open at any given time?
Hey guys, welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. That dude's Steve, I'm Alec. We're here to give you a top 5 bourbons that you would need for the rest of your life.
Yeah. So these are going to be, you're only allowed 5 bottles of bourbon open at any given point. And these aren't just necessarily 5 like bougie hitter bottles.
No.
These are 5 categories.
Yes.
So first up, we got our daily drinker. This is going to be a bottle that you drink consistently every single day. If you do that,
The one you gravitate towards, I guess.
So for me, that bottle is going to be Old Forester 100 proof. This gorgeous bottle that is orange, has the number 100 on it. It's from Old Forester. It is 100 proof.
Really? Tell us more, Steven.
You know,
He's had a couple. Bringing it over to the other side. Acres 46. This bad boy is a good one. It's got a lot of flavor. It's not super proofy, but it's also something that you can drink and you never get old of it. All right, it's a little bit pricier compared to that thing, but overall, successful pour, semi-successful pour. It's a good one to have. It's a great one to chug.
not as good as this.
I don't know, man. That flavor hard to beat.
All right. Coming up next, we got the
Impress your guest.
Impress your guest. So this is the bottle that has that level of clout that impresses people. You know, there's either a story or it's just a rare bottle.
It looks really good. Whatever.
Something about this bottle is a selling point. So this can go one of 2 ways. It depends on what your guess is. Either you can just have a story, or it could be a really good bottle that you're impressing your friends who knows things about whiskey is. So for mine, I'm going with a twofer, which another Brown-Forman Old Forester product. I'm going with good old Forester 1920. So 1920, it is 115 proof. Coming out of Old Forester's Whiskey Row series. This is their Prohibition series, so this is kind of their replica of their whiskey that they used during Prohibition.
As Steve says, it has sex appeal.
Yeah, it has the story of this whiskey was made during Prohibition. This is how it was done during Prohibition, which is a great story to tell your friends and stuff who don't know anything about whiskey, but also it's a great bottle where, like, you know, if your friends are into whiskey and whatnot, you ain't gonna disappoint them with this. Not even the slightest. There's still Old Forester 100 in there, but I don't even care.
There's Old Forester all over the table and my shirt.
That's okay.
Alright. Woodford Double Oaked, okay? This is a bottle that is literally about flavor. It is the most flavorful whiskey that I can think of when it comes to just oaky flavor. You can sip on it for days and you're not going to get wasted, but you're also not going to get tired. Yes, I think chilling at 45.2%. And this bad boy is just something that has that kind of, you know, like, it's a small bottle, right? No, it's not. It has the same amount. It's just delicious all around. You want to have this bottle out in case you bring your girlfriend's dad over and he says, "Oh, I'd like to have a cup of whiskey. What do you got?" And you say, "Well, Double Oak."
Where there's original little candies, liquefied basically. So yeah, you took a different approach than I did. I went with story, sex appeal, and then really good whiskey, where you went with pretty good whiskey. This to me is a dessert whiskey, which makes it ideal for impressing people who aren't necessarily whiskey people, because this is one of those whiskeys that's really easy to drink. It's super sweet. It's like It's liquid Werther's Original in my head, and it's fantastic. And so if you're dealing with someone who kind of likes whiskey or doesn't know, thinks it's cool to drink whiskey but doesn't actually really like it, this is a great bottle because this is one of those bottles that I started off on. So coming up next, we got your mixers, your cheap mixers. So this is going to be something that is cheap but also holds up its own inside a cocktail. So something that doesn't get watered down super easy. So we're not looking at anything that's super low in proof,
but also not super
high in money.
Yes.
There can only be one true cheap mixer, which is Evan Williams Baldwin and Bond. Super duper nutty. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little nutty.
It's a little nutty.
But yeah, it's nutty on the nose. On the palate, nuts galore. But it's $13 flipping. You ain't gonna find anything that cheap out there at all. That's that good. Because this is actually whiskey that I could drink straight. That's pretty good. So it is 100 proof liquid nuts, but it stands up damn well in a cocktail. And with an old fashioned, I honestly can't tell the difference between these two. Right. I honestly can't. I've made old fashions with both. Can't. Or, you know, your cheap mixer made a cocktail with that one as well. Can't tell. Well, leading into, what is your mixer?
You know, if you ever get it in a 1.75 liter bottle, Wild Turkey 101 is the way to go. This is not $13 unlike our friend Jim F. Williams over there. However, this is a bottle that you can literally mix in anything and the proof stands up and it's not gonna be, you know, too powerful in one way or another. It literally is just whiskey that's great at a cheap price. Friday Night Pour, coming at you.
Friday Night Pour.
Boom, cast strength, delicious, beautiful wheat whiskey. That's right, Maker's Mark, people. This is some good stuff right here. This is the kind of thing you start Fridays off with.
Yeah.
And this...
this is something you end your Friday with.
I'd start with this.
You're done with work.
Fine.
You're done with work.
Yeah.
You've had a long week, you know, your week's been rough. Even if it has been rough, you know, you made it through another week. Heck yeah, you might have gotten paid this Friday, or maybe next Friday you're getting paid. Who knows? But it's time to celebrate.
It is.
So what's the best way to celebrate and also wash away all the BS from this week? Cash strength. That's how it's done. Yeah. And as far as the weeded bourbons go, readily available weeded bourbons, I don't think there's a better offering other than the Maker's Mark series.
Honestly, this is probably the best Maker's Mark that they have.
The best Friday night pour. That something special that's going to get you through that next week that's upcoming is Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. This good old Mamma Jamma Raher.
Oh damn, he got hit.
This thing slaps. Unlike your weak ass 110 proof, this bad boy's 133.1.
Yeah, this is if you're trying to basically seduce a cow and or put yourself to bed in about 20 minutes.
This is a little bit less proof than I'd like after a long week.
This is a little less proof. Yeah. It's a great bottle.
This is great. There's plenty of great barrel proofs that fit this category and all, but along with what Alec chose and this what I'm choosing here, they're both readily available.
Yeah.
You know, like this is a great value. It's great, sweet bourbon. It's like this whole like caramel covered banana nut bread because it has nutty banana, a little bit of bready characteristic, but some nice drizzle of caramel on it as well. Great. Special occasion whiskey. That is the whiskey you are waiting for a special occasion to utilize.
You had a baby.
Yeah. Something important happened in your life.
You bought a house.
Caused you to pop that there doggone cork.
Yeah, you went new promotion at work.
Yeah. You decided, F it. I'm gonna pop a cork on an important bottle. I'm gonna drink some whiskey I've been waiting for a moment for. And Alec, what is that bottle for you? Stack Flippin' Jr. Stack Stag Junior.
Flippin' Junior.
Stag Junior.
Stag Junior.
This is barrel proof whiskey from.
That was a good pour.
Dude, I've never had that good before.
That was a good pour.
I'm just pouring it for myself. So this is barrel proof whiskey from Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
For those of you who don't speak
Oh my
Steve.
god, they're so freaking good. So this is their mash bill 1. Super freaking good.
Oh yeah.
Barrel proof. Really freaking hard to find like anything for us outside of the Buffalo Trace line. You can find Buffalo Trace really easily.
Yes.
But you can't find anything else outside of Buffalo Trace really easy. The only other...
What do you got, Steve?
The only other special occasion whiskey that the channel currently has obtained, which might not be the best special occasion whiskey, is Master's Keep 17-year-old bottled in flippin' freaking bond. Yeah, look at that gorgeous freaking turkey embossed on there, looking all sexy. This whiskey is phenomenal. Medicinal cherry cough medicine, oak, caramel, in a good way.
Yeah,
Don't know how to explain that. Either which way, this bottle is phenomenal for this bottle and this video only.
Oh man, that went hard. Anyway.
Wild Turkey, Master Keep, 17-year-old bottle bond. Best celebration whiskey we currently have as a channel. I'm sure there's better whiskeys out there, because this bottle is great, but for the price, I don't know how to judge it. This is the only $200 bottle I've ever had, we've ever seen, we've ever tasted.
We've ever held.
Yeah, we don't know how to judge it fairly, but for us, this is the true freaking bration whiskey we have. So, please do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe, do us a favor, let us know what you freaking thought about this here video,
and check out the Instagram, check out the Facebook, check out our social media. We love your fist. You know, come on, bring it down. Yeah, we love it. We'll see you next time on Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans.
Cheers, y'all. We'll see you later.
Cheers.